My name is John Webb, and I am the owner and operator, along with my wife Tamara, of A Day in the Life Photography. We've been in business about 15 years, and we love it. I can't say that we were the earliest converts to the Sticky albums, but we were pretty early. And when we started realizing what we could do with it, not just with clients, but even with other vendors and other things, the unique things you can do that set you apart. Now, you have a bride walking around that may have 2 to 3 to 400 unique views. And I'm telling you that we have literally taken calls off of the street from somebody looking at somebody's phone with an album on it to say, hey, I'm getting married. I'm looking at, Courtney's images. I love this. Can we come talk to you guys? And how do you quantify that? I mean, you can look at that and I've got friends in the business and they'll be like, well, you're going to spend X amount what does it cost for you to land one wedding? Depending on where you price yourself in this business, that easily pays for itself. So it's a product that's near and dear to us and something that we would never ever plan on go anywhere without my smartphone, without a maternity session, an engagement session, and at least one wedding on it, as far as a Sticky album, because I never know where I may be where somebody will ask me a question. What do you do for a living? Well, here, and if it goes deeper, let me show you. I don't have to, it's great if you carry your iPad, but the truth is most of us have a smartphone stuffed in our pocket or somewhere, and the ability to be able to do that, and now with the visuals and the video, and as far as the high definition getting so strong on it, which you've responded to, for us to be able to display that. And let's face it, it's branded everywhere. It's our name is all over it. It'd be kind of hard for them to do anything without getting away with like, gee, I wonder who did this. Well, the ability to hit the share button and to hit a phone number and to call us. So there's only a handful of them, but it's one of the things that I can tell you that as long as we're in business, we'll never. Tamara and I's numbers usually fall in the high 20s, maybe the mid 30s. We've jumped since we've started using Sticky albums from the mid 30s up into the 40s. And not only has the number jumped, so you're probably talking, we think conservatively, 10 weddings a year, but we've noticed that the ones we're getting are also the people we exactly want. Now, we think that's a combination of the brides that we know fit us, that are walking around and are never taking that app off their phones. I know for a fact that a week ago, I got a phone call from one of her friends based on her having lunch with her, because they happened to look on her phone and she was showing her the app, and she literally called from her cell phone sitting at the table at a local Mexican restaurant, and Tamara took the call here. So that's 2 of them that we know of that have literally been looking at the app while they called. There's 7 of them we know of in this past year that came directly off a link from the Sticky album that we did for a client that somebody saw. It's not only them being good salesmen for us, it's the fact that those guys are walking around with Sticky albums on their phones. So when somebody asks a question, they're not just, and we've kind of looked into this, they're not just saying, hey, we love John and Tamara, give them a call. So yeah, they did our wedding, and they're handing their phone over for somebody to look at, or letting them look over their shoulder. And that's what we want, because we know right away they're going to know about where they're going to be on price, and they're going to see our style, and they're going to find out, is this something that fits?